Professor Stephen Hawking warned that it could spell the end of the human race. Bill Gates called it the Holy Grail. But what can artificial intelligence do for business, and does it pose a threat? Blackwood 7 is an AI media agency which is threatening to revolutionise media buying. And today we're joined by its CEO, Carl Kiersgaard. I'm Angela Korp. Welcome to the Business Debate. Carl, welcome to the London Stock Exchange studios.
Thank you for having me.
So explain to us how technology, and particularly artificial intelligence, is changing the media agency industry.
The investments in media today is just growing and growing, and therefore the advertisers, they see it as a business driver and a growth vehicle for their businesses, compared to in the old days it was more about building awareness and brand things. And therefore they of course need to be sure that their investments is as effective as possible, and since the whole media landscape is so complex today, you need to bring AI in to help you to make the right decisions.
Traditional agencies use teams of people with huge amounts of experience and good old gut feeling to come up with media plans. Why do you think that has to change?
When I started in this industry around 30 years ago, it was around 50 decisions to make a media plan of $1 million in the US or €1 million in Europe. Today it's more than 5,000 decisions, and no human brain can cope with that. There's also a timing issue in this because making a media plan today in the traditional way, it takes you 8 to 9 weeks. We do it in 8 to 9 seconds because we have all the information in the platform.
So is this the rise of the robots? Are humans effectively going to be redundant?
Yes and no, because the high-end advisory and consultancy will still be there, and clients will, or advertisers will ask for this, and they need help for this. All the routines works, all the moving Excel sheets forth and back, it will be gone. It will be taken over by technology. So those people, they have either to upgrade themselves in skills or they have to find another job.
So explain to us how it works and how you measure its effectiveness.
The effectiveness of using AI in media planning like this will increase your effectiveness of 20 to 40%. We have a data lake where we have more than 82 different data sources. It can be the stock market development, it can be the weather, it can be unemployment rates, interest rates, and all that kind of things, combined with open sources, marketing data from Nielsen, YouGov, GfK. So we have all those data available, and then we combine that with the client's sales data in real time, and with the client's net media spending data in real time, and from that equation we can predict and tell them exactly how much effect they get out of their media investment.
Certainly in the trade press, you've been described as leaving traditional media agencies biting their nails. Do you see them becoming completely obsolete?
Not obsolete, coming back to what I said earlier, but there will be a huge change because they will be only at the senior level that you will see the advisory from a media agency. But you also have the ANA report which came out last year, which talks about there's non-transparency in our industry, and using AI and technology for that, then it will actually help or remove the non-transparency discussion.
So how do you see media planning and advertising spend changing in the next 5 and 10 years?
The overall media spending globally and across all media channels will grow because the competing situation between advertisers is just growing and growing, and they're spending more and more money. The market will be more complex because you will see new players. I'm talking about 5,000 now, but that will increase, so it will be more complex.
Carl, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And join us next time on The Business Debate when we'll be discussing outsourcing and risk management. Until then, goodbye.